Good morning, everyone. I am Stephanie Valentine Forbes, one of your district's family and community engagement liaisons. In honor of National Family Engagement Month, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our third annual Grand Affair mini conference. This celebratory event is to celebrate the DeKalb County School District custodial grandparents for the awesome job of standing in the gap and raising their grandchildren. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us for this special occasion. At this time, we will have an inspirational moment from Ms. Marcia Coward, our Family and Community Engagement Manager.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Welcome, grandparents. I'm one myself, and I think that's one of the proudest things that I have accomplished in life. I actually have a new grandson that's 3 months old, and my daughter says, wow, I wonder if I'm the mom or did you birth him? So my tribute to grandparents this morning are for our grandparents who are raising their grandchildren. We would like to celebrate you for all that you've done, for caring for your granddaughter and grandson. You took on these awesome tasks that no one else could do because no one loves and cares for your grandchildren quite like you. You had the courage to start all over again, raising your grandchildren at an age when you thought you might retire, travel, and rest. But the children needed caregivers, and they needed the best. Did you hear that? The children needed caregivers, and they needed the best. Some came to you in Pampers, and most in tears, needing nurturing and someone who cares. Others came as toddlers, exploring the world on the run. You couldn't believe this happened after you thought you were done. Still others came at school age when they needed guidance and direction. Signs may have you baffled, but you are great at giving affection. And some of you have teenagers, oh my. What can I say? Just keep reminding yourself that they won't stay this way. We know it has not been easy, often quite a heavy load, and there have been many bumps along the road. You've been misunderstood, labeled and denied the services you need, often criticized and not recognized for your labor or your good deed. But we are here to honor you who have done so much to change the lives of children with your special touch. We thank you, grandparents. We thank you once, we thank you twice, and know you are appreciated for the rest of your life. Thank you, grandparents.
Awesome, Marcia. Thank you so much for that wonderful poem. Now, while I'm not a grandparent, but that is very, very touching, because it also makes me think how wonderful my grandmother is at 99 years young, and she still understands many of our needs and also can remember all of our names. So that is a plus for me. So at this time, we will have our very own Deputy Superintendent, Ms. Melissa Harris, to come in and bring us greetings.
Thank you so much, and good morning, everyone. Mrs. Coward, that was such a beautiful poem, and just like Ms. Forbes said, it made me think of my own grandparents and how I could still feel my grandma's hand, right? Like, and it's a song, Grandma's Hand, right? But it's so true that the mark that grandparents leave on you are forever. I was blessed to be able to get to spend summers with both of my grandparents growing up, and I am 100% certain that aided in me being the person who I am today. Whether it would be 15 of us, yes, 15, at my grandmother's, at my grandparents' house, all just spending every day and night over there running her ragged, but definitely part of the journey. I just want to thank you all for being here today, for watching on live stream, and thank you all for all the work that you do. I was looking at a statistic. I think it said about 2.7 million children in the United States are being raised by their grandparents right at this very moment. You all are critical to the schoolhouse and to everything that we do. For me, as a personal story to you all, I'm a single mom and I have a middle school child. And if not for my mother and father being able to step in as grandparents and take her to school and ensure that she's getting her homework done and so forth, so that I can work and be able to support the family, how could I ever get it done? And we know that our children are better because of the wonderful love of their grandparents. So again, I say, I thank you, and I thank you. And if I could give you all big old hugs, I definitely would. The superintendent could not be here with us today in person. Well, I mean, technically we're not in person because we're still virtual. However, she thought that this is also just such a special celebration. And she also wanted to make sure that she sent a video so that she could celebrate with us here this morning. So again, I say thank you for all that you do, and definitely know that you are appreciated. I look forward to a time when we'll all be able to get together in person and we'll all be able to give each other those big old hugs, because Lord knows I love grandma and granddaddy's hugs. So that being said, I will definitely, I believe Ms. Forbes, I'm introducing. So I will introduce the superintendent's virtual remarks right now. Again, thank you.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Watson Harris, the proud superintendent of the DeKalb County School District. Thank you for having me here today for the Grand Affair Midi Conference. I am deeply honored and would like to take this opportunity to celebrate the selflessness, patience, and many wonderful values DeKalb County School District grandparents pass on as bearers of history and family tradition. Truly, there is nothing like the unconditional love of a grandparent. We salute you and profoundly recognize your involvement as caregivers as you support your grandchildren's education at the DeKalb County School District. Custodial grandparents are raising their grandchildren in the most wonderful ways, providing certainty and security during some of the most challenging times nationwide. Their faith and unwavering support open doors and inspire our scholars to push through and reach their highest potential. Thank you for all that you do, for being someone our scholars can trust, a safe harbor that will have lasting positive effects and essentially impact student achievement. Your place in a child's education cannot be understated. I would like to express my gratitude and enormous appreciation for the dynamic role grandparents play in their grandchildren's education. And we would like to let you know that we are here to support you. The Department of Family and Community Empowerment offers classes and training for parents and families to help them become academic partners for children and to become more self-sufficient. As superintendent of the DeKalb County School District, I have made it my mission to promote high-impact student achievement through cutting-edge parental involvement and family engagement practices. With our district's innovative programs, our vision is for families to become empowered as authentic partners while receiving wraparound support that can benefit the entire child. It is also our district's mission to continue to promote, coordinate, and disseminate information, resources, and best practices to help grandparents meet the educational, health, and other needs of their grandchildren, while maintaining their own mental and emotional health. For those reasons, we want to continue to encourage you and applaud you for your unwavering involvement in your grandchildren's education. DeKalb County School District is moving onward and upward, and thanks to your help, we are preparing our scholars for an amazing future through award-winning programs and career pathways that will chart our scholars' course into our ever-evolving global society. So, thank you to our grandmas, granddads, papas, nanas, our endearing grandparents. We celebrate you and hope that you enjoy your evening.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Absolutely. I love it. Mr. Stevens, thank you for sharing that video. At this time, we will have a testimony from one of our very active and engaging grandparents, Ms. Barbara Farmer. And Ms. Farmer has been on all of our workshops. She's eager to learn. She also gives us feedback and asks what we can do to support, what she can do to support, and she also takes the support that we have to offer for her. So this time we'll have Ms. Barbara Farmer come on and give us a testimony.
My name is Barbara Farmer, and I'm the proud custodial grandparent of my 13-year-old granddaughter, Kaylee Chapman. She's in the 8th grade at Henderson Middle School. We have been a team since the passing of her mom in 2014 when Kaylee was 6. I'm a native of DeKalb County, and my husband of 48 years and I both went through the entire DeKalb school system. Both of our children went through the DeKalb school system as well. Currently, I'm an administrator for the Institute of Continuing Legal Education for the State Bar of Georgia. Over the years, I've been PTA president, room mother, more than 15 years, PTA boards, committees, and now I'm attending virtual meetings for the county school teachers and support teams. I appreciate the time given to our kids. Henderson Middle has worked and given all of their resources and from their hearts. The support in place is genuine and directed straight to the students. They do not need to be told how to teach, they just do. We have been given opportunities to work out issues and questions. Sometimes they work smoothly, other times they have challenges. This is natural and normal. Right now, we're all seeking as much normal as possible. Thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Farmer, for that beautiful testimony. Grandparents, like I said, Ms. Farmer is just one of our engaged grandparents. I know there's many of you out there that are really engaged, and we would like to have you come on some of our sessions as well. So feel free to jot down your thoughts, your needs, or whatever you need for us to support you so we would know how to support you. And at this time, we're going to have a Q&A. Mr. Stevens is he has posted some questions and answers. We're going to have a few questions here that we would like you to answer in the chat. So for a polling, it says, please answer the 3 poll questions as they pop up on the screen. If you have difficult answering the question, please let us know. Should additions of your child's school be top priority because it impacts student learning? Okay, so to our three open questions, we have 91% that participated and 100% that answered. So for question number one, we have 100%. So for question number two was rate your level of satisfaction with your child's or your grandchild's school. So we have 36% was 5-star, 4-star was 36%, and 3-star was 9%. 2 was 18%. And question number three was 55% was very satisfied, 18% was somewhat satisfied, and 2% was neither satisfied or dissatisfied. We would like for you at this time to read the question on the screen and put your answers in the chat. And the question reads, what are some things that you would like to see the district add to all schools? So if you would drop that answer in the chat, we would appreciate that. What are some things that you would like to see the district add to all schools? Okay, I see some of the answers in the chat was water fountains, communication, allow volunteers to help with tutorial in reading and math, more nutritious breakfasts and lunches, allow volunteers to return to school, safe water fountains, I'm going to ask my team to make sure I'm not overlooking anything, please. Oh, maintenance and upkeep with painting and beautification of the interior of the school. That will make students enjoy. Oh. Okay. Same amount of top technology in all schools and not overcrowded classrooms. Oh, these are some great suggestions here. The same amount of, okay, we got that one. Maintenance and removal of mold, more water stains or filled up bottles, clean bathrooms. Okay, so our next question will be name one thing that you would change about your grandchild's school. So we'd like for you to place that answer in the chat as well. Name one thing that you would change about your grandchild's school. More communications from the counselors. To have a teacher not tell a child when they can and cannot use the restroom. Better lunch and cleaner restrooms. Better lunches, easier access to counselors. Okay, so this is parent engagement, and we thank you all for your engagement. This is good engagement. And we thank you all for your engagement. We're going to see if we have a few more. Okay, someone says they agree with all the above. Not so many students in the classroom to accommodate individual learning. Great. Smaller classroom sizes. Thank you for your input, grandparents. So we will utilize some of these strategies to try to figure out further ways that we may be able to support you with some of your concerns. And we thank you for that.
Hey, Stephanie, this
Yes,
is
ma'am.
also good information that we can share with the CMP team and the superintendent as
Okay.
they build out their future schools planning. So I think this is good that we did this with our grandparents, because they too have a voice, and I want them to know that if they have an opportunity as well, they should fill out the survey for the comprehensive master plan. It might sound like a daunting task, but I think it is a good opportunity to voice your opinion, because you're the ones who are seeing what's happening in your children's schools. And if they're asking questions about how they can improve it, we have to be able to tell them that. So that's awesome. I enjoyed watching the comments in the chat.
Okay. Okay, so now we will have Ms. Demetria Favors come on and share any upcoming events that we may have moving forward.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Forbes. Again, good morning, and greetings to all. It is indeed an honor and pleasure. The grandparents, it just makes my heart so warming. Ms. Coward read that poem. It took me all the way back to my grandmother and just thought about the loving sweetness that we have, that grandparents exude to everybody. And we could not do what we do in the DeKalb County School District if it was not for you. So I'm going to stop again and say round of applause to each and every one of you, because you do a phenomenal job, and we are so appreciative of your service to the district and going around for the second time to be a grandparent and taking care of your kids, the grandchildren. We thank you. This month is Family Engagement Month, and it is connected together stronger than ever. And how connected could we be with our grandparents? And so we're excited to have had the opportunity this morning just to applaud you and to celebrate you. We want you to continue the rest of the month with activities for the district. We will have a parent mentor actually assisting families with kids with exceptionality. If you have students with disabilities, the parent mentors will be hosting a workshop tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And they'll be glad to answer any questions and provide you some strategies. So if you have the opportunity to stop tomorrow and log in to our family empowerment conference for our parent mentors, and then we will continue next week. We have some outstanding, before I get to next week, you got to come to Courageous Conversation with Dr. Morley. Cannot miss that this evening. So take time out of your schedule, get your dinner, sit down. This evening, we will be having a courageous conversation with Dr. Joyce Morley, and you're going to find out what's the buzz. You want to know what the buzz is? You got to log in to listen to the courageous conversation with who? Dr. Joyce Morley, our own board member. So please take tonight out, 6 o'clock, and join us for our courageous conversation. As we continue to support, again, family engagement, empowering the families of the DeKalb County School District, we will continue with other virtual workshops on the 16th of November. We will have cool tools for families with who have EL families. We will have a social skills in the age of social distancing. We have a college and career readiness on November the 16th as well. And if you ever want to find out how to have a vision board, we have our own Taffy Fletcher and our Check Connect students who will be presenting our lunch and learn break, where we were talking about how to have a vision board. You can actually start a vision board with your grandchildren. So come out on November the 16th. Again, we'll drop inside of the chat box the family engagement schedule where you can register for these upcoming events. And another thing we want to highlight is our mobile impact learning hub, the classroom that you will be seeing out on our beautiful, I'm not going to say bus, Ms. Coward is going to kill me, but our learning classroom will be out in the community on Monday, November the 15th. in the Belvedere Plaza on Memorial Drive. So grandparents come out, drive by, stop in, view, and look at this beautiful, beautiful learning classroom that we have that will be rolling into your community. So we'll be at the Belvedere Plaza on Memorial Drive this Monday, November the 15th at 10 o'clock a.m. And we would love for you to come by and see us. We have resources and opportunities to show you the good things that we'll be offering to the community on this bus. And we are so excited because on November 18th, we have our Family Matters Game Night. You know, last year it was something. It's going to be even greater this year. So Family Matters Game Night will be November the 18th. And we're going to give you an opportunity to let your hair down, enjoy some good music. Because on November the 19th, we got Parents Night Out. So you want to put on your shoes, get in front of your Zoom, and have a great time with family karaoke and a DJ. Hey, the DeKalb County School District will be hosting our own Parents Night Out on November 19th. And last but not least, we'll culminate our Family Empowerment Conference with our Fall Festival on November 20th with our own Commissioner Lorraine Cochran Johnson and the DeKalb County government. We will be at Wade Walker Park on November 20th. So again, we will have an opportunity for you to view all the scheduled activities with our parent engagement. Go to the DeKalb County School District website, look for the Family Empowerment Conference banner, click on it, and you can always get to the schedule of activities and have an opportunity to register for the virtual conferences. Again, thank you so much. Again, we're connected together, stronger than ever.
Thank you, Tamisha. Thank you. Grandparents, like Tamisha said, thank you again for coming out to join us and allowing us to celebrate each and every one of you. We do appreciate the great work that you are doing for your grandchildren. We understand that it may be challenging, but you are putting forth the effort, and we are here to support you with any needs that you may have. So please contact us at the Family Engagement Department. So and let us know what your concerns are. If you didn't want to share them on this panel, you can also reach us. You can reach me, Stephanie Valentine Forbes, 678-984-9616. And I will be glad to address your concerns. And to my awesome team, the Impact team, I thank you all for having my back during this presentation and jumping on. I had to give a few instructions this morning. It worked out really well. So again, I would just like to say thank you to Tamisha Favors, Latanya Winters Buford, Richard Stevens, Nancy Pritchett, Ann Pereira, Narva Dunlap, and Damon Gunther, and Marcia Coward. We thank you all for just jumping in, and we do what is necessary when we have to do it to make things work for you. So again, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a wonderful day.